Welcome back, everybody. I'm back today to bring you some updates on the EIDL, the grants, and the loans. We're going to cover those priorities 1 and priorities 2 for the targeted advanced grants, as I never forget you guys. I'm also going to cover some details around the timelines of getting yourself the loan increase, and we're going to talk about those major changes that have been happening behind the scenes at the SBA. So share this video with everybody you know who's inside the EIDL program, whether they're in the grants or the loan program, because we got a lot of great things inside to cover. Let's get you guys all caught up. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back with that lineup on the EIDL grants and the loans. We're going to cover priorities 1 and 2 as we always do. We're going to talk about some of those changes happening behind the scenes at the SBA. And I want to cover some info around the timelines and some things that are happening with some denials out there. You guys are going to start to see something happen in your portal, and there's a lot of questions around that. So I'm going to talk about that as well, okay? And by the way, if you have not met me, my name is Edward Bilder. I'm a financial educator, and I teach you guys how to fill your pockets so full that they just burst, all right? Money just flies everywhere. And yes, I'm back from my vacation in Davis, West Virginia. I went out to the Blackwater Falls area, West Virginia, checked out Thomas, saw the fireworks, took in some art, took in the town. It was a fantastic trip, and I am back in the studio. It feels good to be back in the studio, all right? And since many of you are celebrating and have the day off today for the 4th of July, celebrating the birth of our country, I still have that sale going on my crash course where you can take that $50 bill, cash flow in 3 business days, earning an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. And when you want to scale that process up, you just repeat the process using AirBNB, and you don't have to own the real estate to get this done, all right? That crash course is still on sale. It's found in the description right now at $150. That is a crazy steal. That is greater than half off for that crash course. Find it right now in the description and start changing your lives, changing your futures. Live your best life. Start it today, all right? And by the way, you can join me for Zoom calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays if you want to learn how you could partner with me in my current B&Bs. Check me out on Instagram. You can find me over there to get signed up for the list. I may still have some openings for this Thursday. I actually haven't checked my calendar yet since I got back, but I might have some openings on the list for Thursday night's call. And don't forget, never trust anybody in the comments. There are comment scammers all over in the comments. They copy my face, they copy my name, they try to get you to go to like SBA agent on Instagram or dial some phone numbers or talk to them on WhatsApp. They are not my friends, they are my enemies, and yes, I try and block them and kill them from this whole channel, but they just appear minutes later. They are leeches and they just want to steal your money. So avoid all the comment scammers. I do respond in the comments. I am checkmarked and verified next to my name, or you can find me through the description through the trusted links. All right, I want to talk about priorities 1 and priorities 2 because my list is going back up, all right? I know we had a ton of movement last week. The data showed us that they approved 9,500 targeted advanced grants just the last week each day. 9,500 were approved. That was approximately like 57,000 of them were processed last week. But my list is back on the rise. I'm up to 4,200 right now, members of this channel who are in priorities 1, priorities 2, still waiting on their targeted advanced grants, and they've been waiting since as far back as February, okay? So this somewhat demonstrates that the new list of applicants that are coming in are being processed ahead of those priorities 1 and priorities 2. Not good, all right? Because that was the opposite of what was supposed to happen in the law, all right? So leave me a message in the comments. Let me know if you finally did get yourself approved, if you're on that list, so I can refresh that list. You can find me on Instagram as well. And if you want to get on the list, leave a comment in the comments or find me on Instagram and join that list. I'll be sending that out here in just a few days to our favorite congressmen and women to make sure we keep that a priority, all right? I have a really big announcement because the ACH transfer that some of you have been stuck in, I finally received one message from a viewer who got through the bank returns process with the SBA. Now this is like on week number 13. As soon as that bank returns process came out. This is for anybody who had their ACH rejected because it went to an app bank or a chime bank and was rejected and stuck in limbo. We're on the 13th week, and finally I see one person here was approved for the ACH transfer, and their funds have finally reached them in their new bank account. I reached out to them. I'm going to try and find out more information on this and see what their behind the scenes process looked like. Did they do anything special? I'm still trying to get a hold of them so we can take in some notes so we can help others here on the channel here. So stay tuned. I'll have an update here in the next day or so, all right? And remember, you can also join the ACH list here. Leave me a message on Instagram or leave me a message right here in the channel that you're stuck in limbo for the ACH transfers. Okay, I want to shift over and I want to talk about some major changes that are happening to the SBA's website and things that are happening behind the scenes. Now, other channels aren't really pointing this out, but it really does paint a narrative for what we can expect to see here in the future. Because for the first time since pandemic of 2020, we are seeing a change to the SBA's website where They are no longer advertising across the top of the screen, big yellow, to come here to find yourself COVID relief, disaster relief, all right? Now, I want to touch on this for a moment because Herbert Austin, about a week ago, with the Dallas Morning News, indicated that the rollout of the targeted advance grants and the SBA programs in general, but specifically the targeted advance grants, showed a very poor result of feedback. That means they released the emails for the targeted advance grants and they had very few that returned responses for those applications, and they indicated this as very poor. They also indicated that they could not advertise in any way because they don't have the funds to do so, right? So I gotta just ask the question, because the easiest way to advertise something on, say, your website is to post a giant banner across the top of it. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book, right? If you have a brick and mortar, you just hang a big old sign out front that says, hey, big sale over here, or turn your attention to something that, you know, can benefit you. And for the SBA to go and indicate that it's been very poor results and then remove the easiest way to market and advertise something like this, it seems to be the opposite of what you would want to do, especially when the grants have opened up to new applicants and thousands are out there seeking EIDL loan increases. It seems like the SBA is working in the opposite direction, trying to wean you off of these programs, because you can no longer drill down into that yellow banner where PPP was found and SVOG was found and the restaurant revitalization funds were found. The only one left out there is the funding page for the EIDL, which does take you into the targeted grants and the supplemental targeted grants, but it's the only one left on the SBA's website. So does this paint a picture of what's to come in the future? Less and less of these funding programs available for disaster relief? I think it does paint that picture. So let me know in the comments if you think they're doing the opposite of what would benefit all the small businesses right now. Just drop me a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are, all right? I'm going to shift over. I want to talk about the processing time here real quick for the loan increases. We are at approximately 12 weeks right now, and this is only if you don't have any holdups with your current transcripts out there, okay? Now remember, there are some tricks out there. You can go and get yourself stamped copies of your transcripts, and you can also work with your loan officers to make sure that you're giving them the accurate information and timely information so you can keep this ball moving as swiftly as possible, all right? I want to talk about denials here just for a moment, because some of you are leaving comments on the channel here that you are checking your portal, which you do check your portal daily to see if that loan increase has been approved. And you're seeing that it completely just vanished from your portal. It is no longer there. And unfortunately, this does mean that you have been denied for the loan increase. It's very frustrating, of course, because this happens before that letter of denial comes out. That seems to be the consensus of everything out there that's happening. If it does vanish, a few days later, you may see a denial show up inside your email address. So check your email, check your spam, see if there's a denial letter out there. And remember, it's not the end, because you can have that overturned through the reconsideration process. We're going to be building some videos here in the upcoming future to help you guys step through that and navigate through that process, all right? So let me know, everybody, if you were approved for your loan increase, let me know in the comments so we could keep updating the timelines here for everybody. And if you found yourself denied, let me know in the comments so we could kind of see what those denials look like so we could help out others on the channel as well, all right? Also, don't forget to let me know what type of business you're out there functioning in, and remember to check back for my upcoming content where I'm going to teach you guys how to grow your business, whether you're growing it from a startup stages, or if you're growing it from its current mature state, or if you want to just return it back to pre-pandemic. I could teach you guys tricks on how you could automate things through social media. Really simple marketing techniques, take little effort of your own, and really grow your business. Also, I'm going to turn you guys on to new passive revenue streams through real estate, stock market, and of course royalties. And I'm going to teach you guys something that's really key and really clever. I'm going to teach you how to package your own unique experience and become a course content creator and turn yourself on a new revenue stream that way by selling courses. You don't even have to show your own face in these courses, and really start to build yourselves towards a better tomorrow and help out others that want to learn what your unique experience is as well. You can actually package that up and sell it off. It's pretty fantastic, all right? Don't forget, you guys can join me for my Zoom calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays if you want to learn more about becoming partners with me on Airbnb. Or if you want to get out there and do it on your own, remember my sale for the 4th of July is still going on today. It will end tomorrow. So get up to the description and grab that crash course. It is on sale for $150. Get into the Airbnb game, start cash flowing in 3 business days, earning an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. And when you want to repeat and scale that process, you just keep repeating it over and over again. Build yourself an empire, start living your best lives, get yourselves passive income, start with 50 bucks, and you don't have to own the real estate to do this, all right? It's fantastic. Grab that crash course today while it still is on sale for $150 and start living your best lives. That's going to do it for today, folks. I wish you all the best. I'm happy to be back here in my studio, and I will talk to you guys all on the next one. Bye for now.